about Danny's World's secret badge. It makes sense, though. Danny's World developer Clover dropped a ballistic bazooka bombshell the size of Texas. So while everyone's freaking out about the new machine types, the new toon of the week, the twisted reworks, I had more important fish to fry.
Swimmy Barnaby.
I knew it! 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 Okay, but that's for another day. You see, there is a very, very minor detail that you would not have noticed in Quell's new devlog post. So I think it's near the tail end here. Let's find it. Hold on.
And of course, some more unique achievements, which is
Sniped it! Sniped it! Boom! Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Right at the tail end there. Some more unique achievements. She said that...
It's pretty self-explanatory.
And I would like to freaking disagree, Quell. It's really not self-explanatory. Do you want to know why? If your skeleton friend goes to Danny's World on Roblox, okay, and does a slight scroll, not a major scroll, just a slight one. I noticed there's a certain badge here, which is also notoriously known as an achievement. This achievement is known as Alpha Player, which you earn by playing during the alpha release of the game. If you are somebody who's played Danny's World at any point in your career, you are officially an alpha player. Congratulations. But that's not what matters here. No. The part that matters, the part that's theoretically self-explanatory is that this badge will give you a reward in the future when Danny's World enters full release. Wait a minute. So you mean on the official devlog by the Danny's World developer themselves, she states that hopefully sometime within this year they'll be out of alpha? I'm supposed to just know what that's not self-explanatory at all. So obviously today we're going to theorize what that new badge could be, or rather what it gives. And honestly, I really just want to see how everybody else reacted to this update as well. So let's go ahead and check the temperature in the room. If there was a thermostat where I'm at, I was gonna take a video of it and be like, oh, pretty good. Except I can't. I'm not gonna explain it. Okay. Starting out with Only Peach 5475 saying, I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Danny's World is finally leaving alpha soon. Yes, it's confirmed. We know this. It's coming out later sometime this year. With the top comment on this post being, I'm hoping that the toon of the week can repeat, which is honestly, I'm gonna be honest. To me, that's a really weird first thing to say. So if you guys didn't know, there's currently 39 playable toons inside of Danny's World. What this player is basically saying is, we know how it's confirmed that toon of the week, the first toon of the week, is going to be Sprout. Basically what they're saying is, after they go through all 39 of the playable toons, or not, they might not even be applying this. They're hoping that they do Sprout again, theoretically, which, inquisitive. With the top reply being, there's 44 toons. I don't see why it couldn't eventually. Interesting. Okay, well, right after we get the biggest bombshell of literally Danny's World's ever received, players are already wanting repeats. Some people say great minds think alike. Me and Pikawawu says, oh yes, I can't wait for Blot. Dude, me either. But knowing he's a rare is not comforting. No. I think rares are gonna get some love. Twisted Squirm showed it, dude. Heavy Handler says, looks quite cool. Maybe the toons of the week also get add-ons to their Twisted Counterpart abilities during times like that. I think it would be cool. And it's actually great that you said this because they are. In the new devlog, Quell talked about how Twisted Squirm showcase what the new capabilities of the Twisteds could do. Whereas Sprout is going to have different interesting gimmicks and different reactions to different Twisteds on the floor while he's on the floor. Fun interaction with Cosmo where he starts following him around and stares at himself at the posters. Did Quell say anything about ability changes? Kind of. I hope they rework the twist. Like, obviously, their behavior is already reworking it, but you know what I mean. I want more quick time events. Speaking about big changes, this one is freaking rad. Mothman Slam piece. Now that there's new enemy AI, and what they mean by that is the twisted AI coding. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no matter whichever way you slice the cake, entities, the Twisted's chasing you around, that's the AI they're talking about. What are your thoughts on Connie being able to possess us and walk towards Twisted, which is such a cool idea. It's crazy to me that out of all the heart of hearts, the first, Twisted people think of is Connie being able to possess you. I think is really, really interesting. And funny enough, Twisted Connie is one of the few Twisteds in the game that actually has an unused mechanic. Well, it wasn't that it was going to be possessing players. This idea is so cool. With a top comment saying, in my opinion, way better than haunting a machine. Right? I mean, right now, Twisted Connie is, when she's around the map, she's not really a threat. She's considered a free Twisted. You know, like, you literally can just walk past her. You can literally walk through her because she's literally not a threat. She'll be more deadly. It'll be scary to watch as you're walking to a Twisted out of your control. Could also hinder distractors to walk into crowds of Twisteds. Agreed. Instruction Fund says, honestly, good idea. Doesn't hurt long runs other than that you need to absolutely check if a Connie is on your floor, which inherited debuff. That's a debuff. And is heck of a lot better than just haunting machines. The only issue I can kind of see with this is if you are distracting. But as long as you can outrun Connie, it shouldn't be a big deal. Plus, it's easy to get away from Squirm with the struggle bar. Also, it teaches players to watch out and keep eyes out until a distractor gets twisted. In my head, in my eyes, the ideal world would be that you don't need a distractor to succeed. I don't know if this is a hot take currently in the community, but being able to play casually and not have a distractor to me is like the ideal Danish world. Like, you still could. I don't want to take that away from people, but if the Twisted somehow worked in different ways where you could get away with it. Moving on from that, are you mime? Another blot lover says. There's gonna be a tune of the week for every single tune. Where their tune gets Twisted gets reworked, starting with Sprout, exclusive skin, golden skin patch. Every tune rework help game out of alpha. Thank God I had faith in them still. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Blot and Shrimpo getting content refreshes. This could be all I hope for. However, although this is amazing, there is a gripe already that I'm seeing players make, okay? And it's 39 tunes in the game. All of them get a skin that costs 50 Robux. That's 2K Robux. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'm dispelling something right now, okay? 1,000 Robux. Okay, over the span of a year, okay? I'm going to click on one of the other most popular games right now. Let's do Sailor Piece. Okay, I'm gonna jump in Sailor Piece. And let's see, how bad is 2,000 Robux over the course of a year compared to the other most popular game on Roblox? I clicked on shop. The top recommended option. You can't make this stuff up. It says insane value. And you get these things. However, it costs 4,299 Robux. And as far as my understanding of these go, these get rotated. Like, literally, look, I'm still scrolling. I get it, man. Spending Robux to get specific things that are hidden behind a paywall freaking suck. Trust me, dude, I get it. However, I'm gonna say it. 50 Robux for an exclusive tune of the week that you don't need, that doesn't make your gameplay experience better. To celebrate a tune getting its rework, I'm gonna say it. It's okay. Regardless, moving on from that to the self-alleged, self-explanatory thing that's coming is the alpha player badge. So now that it's official that we're leaving alpha soon, I'm more curious to know what reward for playing in alpha will be. Probably a skin for a character of our choice. That'd be really cool, actually, or a special sticker or something. And honestly, it is fair. It is fair considering that 95 million people are gonna get it. So ultimately, being an alpha player should not overall impact gameplay, right? Like, that would not. That's simply just not fair. It really is. It would not be fair. Okay, because imagine later this year, Dangerous comes out of alpha. Somebody plays Dangerous for the first time, and let's say theoretically this badge ended up being a meta trinket, and then they just couldn't get the meta trinket. That would actually suck so bad. So yeah, Negotiation Nation says it's most likely a title, which I agree with. Intelligent Intelligent Yard said it's definitely a cosmetic thing. It's not a playable dandy like the ancient players of 2 years ago were thinking. Definitely not. I hope it's a package of stuff. Unique legacy skins for every toon released during alpha. Ooh, that's a really cool idea. Unique legacy skins. I like this a lot. That's really cool. I like legacy skins. A rainbow title to go. Oh, yeah. Above the other title, you have equipped in maybe in the journal a photo of all the tunes you currently had unlocked in the alpha with thanks for playing the alpha on said photo. Lots of work, but nothing unreasonable and isn't anything too crazy. I love that, actually. I think a legacy skin would be really, really neat. Getting one on every single toon, though, seems a little bit unlikely. More than likely, it probably is gonna be something title-based, you know? It more than likely will just say alpha player, and, you know, based on what Quell said, that it's self-explanatory. It seems like the shoe fits here, if I'm being completely honest. But a legacy skin would be really cool. So, expect more videos on this topic. Oh my god, it's so fun. Either way, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have a good one.